So how do you defend it all?
Do I defend it?
I think you're a saint, love.
Well, do you know what's lovely about Thursdays? Ben Shepherd is on. Yeah, and I call them therapeutic Thursdays. It's like an aromatic bath followed by a soothing massage. I'm not revealing any makeup and secrets here. No, it's been a fantastic year, actually. Piers has been phenomenal. You know, he's come in, he's shaken the programme up. You know, he's taken over to a certain extent.
Sometimes that time in the morning is not a bad thing.
Do you know what? The audience absolutely love it because he's got a very explosive personality and definitely, you know, when the alarm's gone off but you want a little doze in bed, he is the person to wake you up.
The thing is, I mean, I love Piers and I think he does great interviews, but however, I want you to be really honest. When you've presented a programme yourself, as you've done for years, it must be so irritating when you can't get the word in or the question in that you really want to ask. Be honest.
Just listen to this noise for a moment. We never hear that on the program. There is never a moment of silence because he is usually talking.
But inside here, are you not really, like, irritated sometimes?
No, because I think I do get a word in, and I think we're a very good balance. I think it is yin and yang. You know, he is explosive, he shakes people up, you know, he wakes people up, and I think I'm there, you know, just to provide a little bit of calm, a little bit of...
You do give as good as you get as well, and you're definitely a strong, you know,
I think there are very few could do what you do, actually. I think you're particularly good with him, Susanna, though. You do. You've got the measure of him.
And he's got a great sense of humour as well, hasn't he? I mean,
he's brilliant.
Didn't he nick your phone and tweet something last week?
So I went out of the studio on the pretext of going actually to interview my former co-presenter, Bill Turnbull, in the green room. And I come back and apparently I've told the world that, yes, it's true, I love Piers Morgan. Oh, my goodness, I've never seen so many tweets. I love Piers Morgan. There, I finally admitted it. A cheeky monkey. I could have deleted it, but clearly the reason I didn't delete it must be because it's true.
The good thing about it is you're like the Mr. and Mrs. now of TV. Yeah. So that's developed really well.
Exactly. And very few could get away with what he does, really. And it is because he's very good. And I know him quite well as well, obviously. He's a very cheeky chappy, which we all kind of like.
People always say, what is he really like? You know, is he really that controversial and is he really that difficult and does he really wind you up? Anybody who knows him behind the scenes knows he's a good person, he's a good friend, you know. We were out in New York, weren't we, after the presidential election.
Had a few cocktails.
He's the life and soul of a party.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, he knows Trump very well, better than most.
Has he mentioned that?
No.
Has he mentioned because apparently they're friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Haven't heard that, really.
No, and there was, like, a phone call. I don't know.
I wouldn't own up to that, being friends with Trump.
We get some pretty fabulous guests here on Loose Women. There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.